Hi, I'm Dave Karger. Thanks for being here today on TCM as our 31 Days of Oscar Marathon continues. Earlier today, we showed the 1931 drama Cimarron, which won the Academy Award for Best Picture, or as it was called at the time, Outstanding Production, at the 4th Academy Awards. Up next is the movie that won that prize 1 year earlier. From Universal in 1930, it's All Quiet on the Western Front. This is the definitive adaptation of the classic anti-war novel by Erich Maria Remarque, about a young man who's recruited by his professor to join the German war effort during World War I. Initially, he's eager to go into battle, but as he comes to experience the brutal realities of war, his enthusiasm and innocence quickly vanish. The film stars Lou Ayres in the lead role, and the movie made him a star overnight, although he didn't receive an Oscar nomination for it. He was finally nominated 18 years later in the Best Actor category for his performance in the 1948 drama Johnny Belinda. At the Academy Awards ceremony in November 1930, All Quiet on the Western Front took home 2 Oscars for Best Picture and for Louis Milestone as Best Director. Even though this was only the 3rd Academy Awards, it was already Milestone's 2nd time winning. He also won in the first year of the awards when there were 2 Best Director categories, one for drama, the other for comedy. Milestone won for directing the 1927 comedy The Arabian Nights, and that was the first and last year that the directing category was split. From 1930, also with Louis Wolheim, here is All Quiet on the Western Front. All Quiet on the Western Front was an important vehicle for Lou Ayres early on in his Hollywood career. His only major role before this was in the 1929 Greta Garbo drama The Kiss, in which he actually got to kiss Garbo on screen. Originally, director Louis Milestone had another actor in mind to play the leading role, Douglas Fairbanks Jr., but when Milestone learned that United Artists wouldn't release Fairbanks, he began to consider other options. It was the movie's dialogue director, George Cukor, who shot Lou Ayres' screen test, and he won the part. His performance not only launched his career in movies, but also helped shape his lifelong views on the subject of war. During World War II, Ayres made the unpopular decision to declare himself a conscientious objector, refusing to take up arms. Instead, he served in the war as a medic, helping soldiers who were wounded in battle in the Pacific. Up next, I'm turning it over to Ben Mankiewicz for an evening of movies with Oscar-winning and nominated performances from actresses playing moms, beginning with a 1984 drama that won Sally Field a Best Actress Academy Award.
Next on TCM, Places in the Heart, then 3 billboards outside Ebbing, Missouri, and later, Imitation of Life. Oscar's The Real Deal tonight.